Hello and welcome to my channel where you will get a clear concept of the topic related to grammar. So want to know today's topic? Let's get started. Here we are. Before going to start our today's session, first I'm going to give you some clues and you need to guess our today's topic. Now here it is. We, us, he, I, she. Can anyone guess where we are using all these words and what all these words called? Yes, if you guessed these are pronouns, that means you are absolutely correct. Yes, these are pronouns. Now, today we are going to learn about the pronouns, what are the correct definition of pronouns and how we are going to use in our sentence and what are the different types of pronouns. Now, here we are. Pronouns, the rules. Pronouns are words used to replace a noun. Without pronouns, spoken and written English would be very repetitive. So here we can see the examples. Here it is. Nicola loves to play golf. She finds it very relaxing. Nicola is the name of a girl and she loves to play golf, and she is a pronoun we used instead of Nicola, the name. Sam heard a noise from the cave. There was definitely something inside it. And it is also a pronoun. Now let's see how many types of pronouns we are going to learn today. There are 6 different types of pronouns. Now, personal pronoun, the rules. What is the rules? Personal pronouns represent people, places and things. They refer back to either the object or subject of the sentence. Personal pronouns often signal whether the noun they refer back to is singular or plural and its gender. Now come to know what are the words we can use in the personal pronouns. So here it is. Them, it, we, he, him, you, she, me, you, I, they, us. These are called personal pronouns. Now let's see example sentence. He pointed at her. She giggled at him. Now I think you have a clear concept of personal pronouns. Now let's move ahead. Now here it is possessive pronouns and here the rules. Possessive pronouns show you the ownership of something. They are not to be confused with possessive apostrophe words. They don't need an apostrophe. Now let's see the words. Mine, hers, yours, its, theirs, his, ours. Now let's see the example of possessive pronoun. Here it is. The bike was his. Means it's clearly showing you the ownership of a bike. Now let's move another type of pronoun. What is that one? It's a relative pronouns. And what is the rule for it? Relative pronouns are the first words used in a relative clause. Now let's see. That, who, whom, which, whose. These are the words are coming in the relative pronouns. And see the examples. Jim, who was dressed as a superhero, was going to a fancy dress party. Now let's move for another example of relative pronoun. Here it is. The lion held the mouse which made him nervous. And there is another kind of pronoun that is called reflexive pronouns. And here the rules. Reflexive pronouns reflect back on an earlier noun or pronoun. These are the words coming in the reflexive pronouns. Myself, themselves, herself, yourself, himself, ourself. And now let's see the example. He taught himself to play the accordion. Himself refers back to the pronoun he. Now I hope you got the clear concept of pronouns and its kind and the rules you have to follow to make a proper pronoun. Another one. Interrogative pronouns. The rules, as the word suggests, interrogative means question. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions when there is an unknown subject or object. Who was that? Whose are those? Now let's see the words which are comes in interrogative pronouns. What? Who? Which? Whose, whom. These are the words are called interrogative pronouns. Now let's move ahead. Indefinite pronouns. And what is the rule and what is indefinite pronouns here? Indefinite pronouns do not refer to any specific person or thing but still can take place of a noun. How it is? Now let's see. Somebody, someone, nobody, all. Something, anybody, nothing, another. Anyone, anything, no one, whose. Each, many, most, other. Some, few, none, such. These are the words called indefinite pronouns which do not refer for the specific person or thing but still take place of a noun. Here is an example. There isn't anyone at home. Now, come for the tricky bits. Pronounce the tricky bits. The two most commonly misused personal pronouns are. Now, anyone can guess what are those? Okay, let's see now here. Me and I. How it is. Now, let's see. Me and Daniel worked at the computer. Is this correct sentence? No, it's not correct. This sentence is incorrect. Think about it. Ujmi worked at the computer. Be grammatically correct? No, it's not correct. Now, how it is? Daniel and I worked at the computer. This is the correct sentence. So, always remember the rules of or pronouns that never use me and Daniel or me or someone. You have to use someone and as a personal pronoun you have to use I. So it will be correct. Now, I is the correct pronoun to use. Always place the other person first. Now I think you got the correct concept of using the personal pronouns. Now here we are. Pronouns, quiz questions. Number 1. I have already given you a clear concept of pronoun and what are the different types of pronouns. Now here it's your turn. Have you learned it properly or not? Just try this. Read this passage and underline 6 pronouns from the following passage. I am going to read for you. Till then, you need to underline. Bob and Bert went shopping for camping equipment. They bought a tent for themselves. It came with 3 sleeping bags. Bob gave his to someone else because he already had one. Now, I think you have already guessed. Now, let's see and do the self-assessment. Have you done the correct underline or not? Now, first one is they. Then another one is themselves. Then third one is it. Now, let's see his, someone, and then finally he. How many pronouns we have underlined? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Have you done the correct? If you have done, then 3 cheers for you. Now let's move. Come to the another quiz. Can you tell me, add a possessive pronoun to this sentence? Can you add one possessive pronoun for this sentence? Can you complete this sentence? You can't play with the train. It's what? It's mine. It's very good. Come to the third one. Rewrite the sentences, replacing the underlined nouns with the correct pronoun. Sarah played Scrabble, even though Sarah doesn't really like Scrabble. Can you replace with the correct pronoun? Here. Sarah replayed Scrabble even though she doesn't really like it. Now, next one. Come to the next one. Some Australian spiders are venomous, so be careful not to approach the spiders. Now, some Australian spiders are venomous, so be careful not to approach them. Okay. Now, here I hope you really enjoyed this lesson and you got a clear concept of pronoun lesson. Are you feeling confident with pronouns? Are you or aren't? Okay, now it's time to say goodbye to all of you. Till then, but don't forget to subscribe my channel and like my videos. Till then, bye. Take care. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Stay healthy.